Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do subscribe down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. It's massively appreciated. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers now, which in a few months, like from being doing this a few months ago, is absolutely mental. So thank you very, very much. This video is going to show you the best sniping filters on this game right now. So make sure you stick around, watch them. It's amazing, honestly. I'll show you the players you just bought in a minute, so you guys get an idea of the profit you can be making. We're also going to go over what we did yesterday and my explanation to you of why silvers are so good, and show you in action basically in terms of how the cards that we picked up and how many coins we're going to make off each card. As always, if you want to watch me do this live, click the link down below, come over to Twitch. More and more of you are doing it every single day. Yesterday, I think we had 20 or 30 new guys come over from YouTube. Please do get involved. It's the best place to be. You can ask me questions directly on the Twitch channel itself. !Discord in the chat gets you access to Discord. It's completely free to join. There are subscriber and paid areas, but the Discord's free to join. And last night in the sort of free area, we call it, I guess, the non-sub area, we had our chill trading chat we have maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Everyone was in there until late last night, just talking about trading, talking about life in general. We're building an amazing community over there of over 500 people, pushing on to 600 now. So get involved in that. It's really worth your while to do. But yes, let's get into this video. First thing I want to talk about is the fodder I picked up. I punted on 83s and 84s being required. The 84s went up a little bit, but obviously yesterday the CONMEBOL Libertadores kickoff team SBC went live and 83 sort of doubled in price, so I did really well with them. There's more of them that I sold, but I had to clear the transfer pile off to put some silvers on to open up like other bits and bobs of packs I've done for like marquee matchups and stuff like that, I think it was. But yeah, so we've got these guys here, which is really, really good. Sold them, bought them on stream, sold them on stream. Nice 2,100 coins on each, which is very, very nice. And then other bits and bobs got sold. That shadow we got from a draft award, which is quite cool. But yeah, more than anything, it's all about the silvers. Now, I always talk to you guys about the silver supply and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, the sniping filters in this video aren't silvers, but I want to talk to you about, this is why you diversify how you trade. Because I want to give you an example. For example, Luke Freeman picked up, that's the highest one we picked up. Yesterday, we actually picked him up lower than that. We picked him up 2 5s and 2 6s, I think even lower than that as well. He's currently selling for about 3.5 last I checked. There might be an undercut here, but no, he's at 3.637. So we've got nearly 1,000 coins profit on this Luke Freeman already, but that's not a bad profit, but we'll hold for a bit longer to see what it does. But look at these Sobotkas, for example. So yesterday, Thursday comes out, marquee matchups came out, and we got 3 packs as part of marquee matchups. And I think there was 2 as part of Ever Benega. So the market saw a good dip, a really, really good dip. But we wait until the market comes down. Now I bought this Sobotka here for 5,200, this one for 5,500, this one for 5,000, this one for 5,300. Now if you look at the price now, Sobotka's currently selling for 8,700. Is the cheapest on the market, okay? So we're looking at about, after tax, about a 3,000 coins profit plus on each of these cards. Now if you special card trade, and if you put, I don't know, into special cards, if you go and put 20k into a special, or 15k let's say, so 3 of these into a special card at 15k, you're probably going to make about 3 or 4k profit. For the same value here, you're getting 3 times that back. Cuisance, for example, just Bayern Munich centre mid, 1,900 paid. He's about 2.5 at the moment, last I checked. I think people are sort of undercutting everyone at the moment. So we'll hold him for a bit longer, let the market come up. He's about 2.5. We'll let the market come up, but again, still 500 coins profit on that. But we buy en masse. We buy, this on the market, on the transfer pile right now, I've got about 50, 60 of these silvers, maybe a bit more. I've got another 100 sat in the club. This Barcock we paid 5.5 for, he's selling for 7.4. Nice 2,000 coins profit on him, give or take the tax on him. This Dingome, for example, 2,100 we paid for him. He's now selling at 4,200. We've doubled our coins on him basically, which is amazing. It's brilliant. Besic, 2,004. I think that was the highest I paid for any of these. 3,600. He's already 1,000 coins profit on him. Aziz, we paid 700 coins for. He's up at 1,400 now, so we've doubled our coins on him. We'll hold for a bit longer though. Those prices will go up as time goes on. I'm in no rush to sell these cards whatsoever. Spalek there. This guy here we paid 5,000 for. He's currently selling for about 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. So we've got 1,500 on him before tax. And it really is easy. Buying into these cards isn't difficult. Bulldog paid 2.2. That was the highest we paid for him. Most of the ones we got were 2,000 coins. Again, he's currently selling at 3,600. We've got 1,400. Buying these cards isn't difficult. It's not like you're sitting there having to snipe them. You don't. They all just come en masse. You wait for the market to crash and then you buy in. This Herrera for 1,900. We actually picked one up for 950 of this guy, right? 950 we picked him up for. And he's currently selling for 1,900 on his cheapest one. But there's loads that are way higher than that. 2.3, 2.9. So we didn't wait for him to come off. he'll climb to about 3,000, 3,500 coins. The profits on these cards are big. They're not small profits, they're big, big profits. Let me just relist all this stuff here. Those his roses won't sell, actually, because they're too high. But yeah, that is silver trading in a nutshell in terms of investing on a Thursday and selling next day. All of the cards made a profit. I'm very selective on what I buy to make sure I can sell next day if I want to. But I will hold 2 or 3 of the cards for a bit longer if I want to. Especially with no promos. To me, that says that the silvers are going to rise. There's a big, big but here. Tonight sees the launch of icon swaps, okay? And the new season. And icon swaps are going to be big. I have a feeling we may see the mid-icon SBC. There's no promo coming. EA giving everyone time off. There's an 83 coin sink in the store right now in terms of the CONMEBOL Libertadores players. I have a feeling like mid-icon might be coming, so be mindful tonight. There's a chance that it hits. Anyway, let's talk about the sniping filter. And I'm going to show you 3 players I picked up before this video even began. And so this Cabrera, for example, we're going to compare price on him. He currently sells for, let me flick through as quick as we can. He currently sells for 22, 21 maybe, give or take. So there's one for 20. There's a 22, 250. We picked him up for 16. This Arias I know sells for 20. We picked him up for 16. This Nieto I know sells for 20. We picked him up for 11. Now, these cards are brilliant to trade with. They've been brilliant since day one. Since they first came out, they've been great to trade with. But they're even better now because what we were seeing before was a deviation from sort of the lower end guys who were sort of discard price to the higher end guys who were sort of 20k, okay? But what happened last night is EA released that CONMEBOL Libertadores SBC, okay? And what it did was it required one of these players. So we saw a lot of these players suddenly have a very similar value. So I'm going to show you this. Now, so this is when your trading mind does come into sniping. So Juan Nieto, no player from this sells for anything less than about 20k, give or take, okay? Now, on console, ignore the ones that have con here. This is the sort of Libertadores league because I don't have a league on FIFA. What you're really interested in is the ones that do have a league, okay? So, as an example, the Colombian league, uses Cabrera, Banguero, Arias, this Nieto, on this page, are all in and around the same sort of value, 20k, 20k plus, give or take, right? And this Velasco. So there are 5 players right there that are in and around that value. So that means if you're smart and you know your filters and you know how to do this, what you can do is you can set a filter that means all of them are going to come up. And this is the filter for Xbox. You have to adjust it for PS. I'm not quite sure on the PS buy it now price, but it will be similar sort of pricing. You'll be able to do the same sort of thing. Find out in and around what their value is, and you want to set a filter for this. So I've done special, Colombian, Liga de Mayor, because you're not going to get that many special cards in Liga de Mayor outside of this game at the moment. And I set my filter for a max of 20k. Now, it doesn't mean they're all going to come up at 20k, but they'll be around that. And so you can see straight away, it's brought up Velasco and Arias. There are 5 players really that can come up with this, but if you're lucky, there's a couple that get listed even lower. You can buy into them. But you know that these guys all sell in and around 19.5 to 20.5k. What you want to do then is compare price back out. And you just want to see what pops as it pops. Now, I picked up 3 in about 10 minutes that I thought were good deals. But realistically at the moment, anything in around this is going to be fine. So that one went there. Anything in around 18 is going to be about right. Because, as you can see, they're all selling for about 20k. So no matter what, you're going to get 1,000 coins profit. But obviously, you want them lower than that. But it is a competitive filter. But when you're picking up a player that hasn't really got that much competition on it, you'll make bank. But you want to compare price. We've already seen one card so far. We'll just see if we can get a second one to come up. Wrong one. So that Banguera there is okay, but not great. Cabrera, sorry. It's okay, but not great. Make sure you're filtered, by the way. You're set to buy now here. Make sure that's set there, because it saves one step as you do it. But look, your cards are popping massively. Whether or not one pops now is another matter. This is 11 o'clock in the morning. Whether another one pops that's a good deal, I don't know. We'll have a little look. But if none pop, what I'll do is I'll take a break from the video, go and pick a load up, and then come back to you and show you what we picked up as we do it. But you just want, it's about bunching cards into it. A lot of people go and snipe this one specific player. It's like Cabrera. Like, we know he's selling for 20k there. He's climbing all the time. 18k is alright. It's about 1,000 coins profit. It ain't massive, but it's better than nothing. I'll take any sort of profit I can get when it comes down to something like this. So we picked up one already. You really want the sort of 16k deals. They're the nice ones. 16, 17k. They're the best deals that you can pick up with this method, without a doubt. But if we don't pick up any specifically now, I'll go and pick some more up in a bit, and I'll show you what we picked up. This Velasco, no, we don't want that one. 19,000. But you see how I go there and check, I sort of get onto him straight away to check his price to know if I want to flick up on him and say yes, that I want him. So be mindful of that. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. And then I'll show you the other filter if we don't get any decent ones right now. Arias 20k, don't really want that one. But you're seeing how often these cards do pop up. They pop up really, really often. It's really not difficult at all. See if we can get one more maybe and do it in real time. Bit slow there, but there we go. 14.5k. So we know that Velasco sells for about 20k because he sat there for 20k and we just picked him up for 14.5k. It is that easy. It took me all of, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to pick up 2 of these cards to make me in the region of about 5,000 coins profit. It's not bad, not bad going at all. So what we'll do, we'll just leave them with the other guys we picked up already. We'll leave these all here. We'll sell these all in a bit. We'll do it bit by bit. Don't flood them. List maybe 1 or 2 at a time of each card. But then we go back to, if we go back to the desktop now. And then you can look again. You go, okay, so we've got the Colombian set up. Who else is in and around the same value? Now, for me, the next one, the obvious one, is the Chilean League. So here you've got Fuenzalida at 24k. You've got Eugenio Mena at 27.5 apparently. Moosh at 21. Paredes at... So these guys up here, you're looking for them on a lower list. So the ones that are sort of 27 and there's another one, Fuenzalida 24. You're hoping these come up as part of this filter. But you've got a Peso here for 21. You saw me sell one a minute ago. Paredes at 18.5. Pooch at 19.5. I think there's one more. And I think that might be it. So again, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change my filter up again. I'm going to go Chilean. So Chilean players, I want to go to their league, which is somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. That's it there. I'm going to set a filter for about 19. See what comes up for that. So nothing for 19, nothing at 19.5. So 20 is where they're at the moment with Pooch and whatnot. So I know there's nothing less than 20 on this market right now. So I'm going to compare price back out on these guys and just see if anything pops in and around the value that I want it to. Now I know a Peso selling for 21. I just sold one for 21. So if the Peso drops, I know I can pretty much pick him up straight away, but not that one. We want a bit higher, a bit lower than 20. But yeah, and you just keep going with this basically and just keep trying to pick up the cards at their value right now. It's a bit of a ball breaker, but at the same time, if you're bored of trading for a bit and you just want to have a bit of fun sniping, there's an adrenaline rush I think that comes from picking up a player way cheaper than you should do. I don't know what it is, but again, for me, it's always about not giving EA my money. That's what I care about. I don't want to give EA any of my hard-earned money in what I do in my life, so if I can do this instead of make coins from it, I'm going to do this. The Chile, I find the Colombian one more pops, but I find the Chilean one better deals come up more consistently. I was doing this last night as well, making coins off of it. I had to clear the pile off to get the silvers on the market, basically, so I could open up the packs I got from. I think it was a draft reward I got the packs from. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away. You've seen the filters in action. I'm going to go away, pick up a few more, show you what I pick up, and I will be right back. So it's been about maybe 10-15 minutes. I don't know exactly how long. I think close to maybe 15 minutes. And as you can see, we picked up loads now. Without a doubt, for me, the less competitive filter was the Colombians. I think because there's more of them. The only problem you have with that is if all of you now in this video go and do the Colombian, not Chilean, you're going to mess it up for yourself. So use both of them. This Fuenzalida, for example, this is what I was talking about. The guys who are slightly more expensive will pop at the higher end of what your filter is, but the lower end of what they sell for. So this Fuenzalida, for example, I picked him up for 21, I believe. And he sells for about 25k. I've seen him sell for about 25k all day. Yeah, 25k basically is what he'll sell for. He sells for 25k. We picked him up for 21. This Cabrera is an anomaly as well. We picked him up for 21k. Well, the other ones we picked up for 15, 16. But he's the only one on the market with Hunter on him, which means he holds an extra value anyway. So be mindful of that. He holds an extra value because of that Hunter. So I know I can list him for about 27,000 coins and he will sell, especially into Weekend League. But some of the really good deals we picked up, this Banguero, for example, he's currently selling for, I think, 21, 22. Is that right? Maybe a little bit more at the moment, actually. Yeah, more than that. He's selling for, let's try and find one of them in the market. 22, he's just sold for 23k. We picked him up for 15, I think it was. 15,750. He's got an ankle on as well, so we could probably get a little bit more for him. Which one was the other Cabrera we picked up? I'm trying to think, there was a really good Cabrera we picked up. I think it was 15k. Yeah, 15,500. This Cabrera, again, he sells for about 21, 22k. So, like, I mean, on this pile here, we've comfortably got, I don't know, there's 12 players there, at an average of about 4 to 5k profit. So we made about, I don't know, 45 to 60,000 coins profit, give or take, once we sell these cards. And it's literally been in the space of about half an hour. This is the best sniping filter on FIFA right now, without a doubt. Again, for reference, just so you're aware of what the filters are, you've got the Colombian League on Xbox. You want to sort of just set it to eliminate anyone at the bottom, and But sort of just find out what they're selling for in and around. Go to TOTW'S. TOTW'S is the one you want for this. Just check what the price of them, they're all in and around. It's sort of in and around that 20k mark. Then set your filter for that and they'll pop up without a doubt. And then the same for the Chilean League, they're all in and around the 20k mark. So again, set your filter in a similar way you did there. Chilean League special. And then you should be able to see loads of them coming up realistically. I missed out on like 3 Edson Pooches, this guy. Come up at 15, it was very competitive. So annoyed, but it is what it is. I also realised a minute ago as well, another way you could probably get away with this now is the Argentinian League. You've got Cardozo, Scocco, and De La Cruz. You'd have to not set a filter for the country, but there probably is a way that you could probably go to the SAF and search in a way you'd probably get them to come up. So you've got TOTW'S in there at the moment. If we bring this up a little bit and set it maybe at 15, it might eliminate some of the TOTW'S, but people are going to do this and try and cuck people and mess them up. So we go towards the end. It's going to be hard because the filter at the moment it's for the TOTW'S, and I don't really want to be buying up TOTW'S. Like, you don't want to eliminate it too much, but there. So if you go to the end, you see a De La Cruz there. You could probably, if it's 21k, do you know what? You probably could go min by now, or min price maybe might be better, but we're going min by now. Just try and eliminate a few of the TOTW'S. That's all you really want to be doing, but eliminate a few TOTW'S. Get to this point where you say, okay, they're 21, 21, 22, 22. And then I'd probably sort of sit there, compare price back out, and as you're doing it, they'll fall off the page and you'll be able to just check and see what comes up and what doesn't come up. You want to eliminate some of the TOTW'S, but it's another option you could probably be using. Compare price back out on the Argentinian League. Ideally, I think that's not a bad one if the other ones are busy, but the other two should keep busy enough anyway to be making good coins. But yeah, once we get that stuff sold, it should be in about half an hour's work, if that. It should be something in the region of about 45 to 60k profit after tax, depending on what we sell them for. So make sure you get out and do these filters. They're really, really good sniping filters. Look out for the mid-icon potentially. Look out for what happens in the new season. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. I will speak to you soon.